Most people don't fail with microcurrent because it doesn't work. They fail because they can't stick to it. And that's not because they didn't believe in it, or because they didn't see anything happening at first, because most people do. The issue is that over time, it becomes inconvenient. Too many steps, too much gel, too many modes that all promise slightly different things, but all need your full attention. And slowly, something that's meant to support aging skin, it stops feeling supportive. So you use it less, then only when you remember, and then eventually, not at all. And that's when it ends up in a drawer, along with every other device that was good in theory, but never quite fit into the real life. So today, instead of asking, does microcurrent work? Which I think is the wrong question at this point, I want to ask something more useful. Why do so many people give up on microcurrent? And what actually makes someone stick with microcurrent long enough to see real meaningful change? Because that's the context that we need to talk about, especially when looking at this, the DermRays FusionGlow, and whether simplicity in practice leads to better results because you'll actually use the thing more than just once a week. When it comes to aging skin, extremes rarely work well. What tends to work is repetition, small signals delivered regularly over time. That's true for sunscreen, it's true for retinoids, it's true for stem cells, and it's also true for microcurrent. Microcurrent, like you have in this device, it uses very low level electrical current, microamps, to interact with the skin and the underlying facial muscles. And the important thing to understand here is that this isn't about forcing muscles to contract, because it's not like working out your face. What it's doing is encouraging normal neuromuscular function, and for that to have any impact, well, the signal's going to need to be repeated. Using a device just once or twice, it's not going to do much. Using it intensely for a week won't do much either. It's the cumulative effect that matters, and this is where most people fall off. Because if something takes 20 minutes, needs a mirror, needs a specific gel, needs you to remember a sequence, and needs your full concentration, it doesn't matter how effective it is in theory. In real life, it becomes optional, and optional routines are always the first ones to disappear. When you look at the FusionGlow, it's pretty clear what problem it's trying to solve. It's not asking, how do I add more features? To me, it's asking something much simpler. How do we make this easier to use? Well, the device combines microcurrent, red LED light, gentle warmth and vibration, but instead of separating those into lots of different modes or routines, they're designed to work together. And that matters more than it sounds. Because every extra decision that you have to make, which mode, how long, am I even doing this right, is another chance to skip the session entirely. And this, well, it removes that hesitation. You apply your conductive product, you turn it on, you move it across the face, across the neck, and voila, that's it. There's no app to manage, there's no protocols to memorize, and no constant second guessing. And for aging skin, that kind of simplicity isn't a downgrade. It's actually a reason why this fits into my real life. Alright, let's set expectations properly, because this is something a few too many out there don't realize. Microcurrent is not a facelift. It doesn't remove excess skin, it doesn't replace lost volume, and it most definitely doesn't change bone structure. But what it does do is it supports muscle tone over time. As we age, the facial muscles don't just weaken, they lose coordination. They don't engage as efficiently, and they don't support the overlying tissue in the same way that they used to. The microcurrent, it helps reinforce that neuromuscular signaling, the communication between the nerves and the muscle tissue. And when used consistently, that can translate into subtle lifting, better facial balance, softer jowling, and less downward pull around the mouth. Now, the concern that always comes up, and something that I see a ton of times in the comments, I see a bunch of people arguing amongst each other, and even the search engines are loaded with this myth that does microcurrent burn facial fat? And the simple answer, no. And not just no, but not even slightly. See, fat loss requires either a sustained caloric deficit or direct destruction of the fat cells. Microcurrent at cosmetic intensities, well, it does neither. And what people often interpret as fat loss is usually temporary fluid movement or changes in muscle engagement. And those, not the same thing as fat loss. But if you want to learn everything that you need to know about the microcurrent fat loss myth, check this video out. A lot of negative experiences with microcurrent come from overstimulation. Devices that prioritize sensation, stronger tingling, higher intensity. But sensation isn't the same thing as effectiveness, especially when it comes to aging skin. Overdoing stimulation can lead to skin fatigue, irritation, or simply inconsistency because it stops feeling nice to use. Now the FusionGlow avoids that approach completely. The current level is moderate, the warmth is gentle, the vibration, it supports movement rather than overpowering it. It's designed so that you can use it regularly without feeling like you're punishing your face. And that is actually super important because aging skin responds far better to calm, repeated input than it does to occasional intensity. Now, I know this better than most because I've used them all, and a more powerful frequency is not it. So at-home devices tend to approach aging skin from slightly different angles. Some focus heavily on electrical signaling, others focus on helping skincare products work more effectively. And that helps put the FusionGlow into context. Take the ZIIP Halo for example. This device is built around microcurrent and nanocurrent waveforms, extremely small electrical signals designed to influence cellular communication and skin behavior. It's a very signaling focused system. Different waveforms are paired with different treatment protocols, and the experience revolves around selecting those programs depending on what you want to target. But there's no LED, there's no lymph focus drainage, and there's no warmth. Then there's the Laduora Lumio. Now this device also uses microcurrent, what is known as 4D microcurrent, to support lifting and muscle tone. But the defining feature of this one is its electroporation. Now electroporation temporarily increases skin permeability, which can help certain skincare ingredients move more easily through the outer layers of the skin and into the deeper layers. So while it does still support lift and tone, a large part of its design is centered around improving the performance of topical skincare so that you can get the most out of every single drop. And of course no comparison will be complete without comparing it to the NuFace. The NuFace is one of the OG home use microcurrent devices, and it provides microcurrent. There's no nanocurrent, there's no electroporation, there's no LED light, there's no vibration, there's no massage. It is essentially pure microcurrent, but honestly for the price point there's literally so much better out there now. The FusionGlow takes a slightly different approach to all of these devices. Rather than specializing in just a single mechanism, it simplifies several parts of the facial routine into one device, and there are 4 modes. We've got Cleanse, Bright Up, Multi-Lift and Firm Eye. Cleanse uses heat and ionic technology with a cotton pad to help loosen oil and debris and impurities deep from the pores. Bright Up focuses on product support, using warmth and vibration to help serums spread and absorb more evenly into the skin. Now, Multi-Lift is where the microcurrent treatment happens, combining microcurrent, LED light, warmth and vibration while you move the device across the face and the neck. And then the Firm Eye, well, it uses the smaller head and gentler settings for the delicate eye area, literally letting you flip the device and then get to work on those super small delicate zones. So instead of combining several separate tools, the FusionGlow brings those stages into a single device. Cleanse, support your skincare, lift and contour, and then treat the eye area. It's basically a simplified skincare routine built into the device, and that design makes it much easier to repeat, which, with microcurrent in particular, is what tends to matter most. Basically, the FusionGlow is the penknife of the electrical frequency world, marrying 4 skin beneficial modalities into one sleek device. And what it does and what it offers, it does amazingly well, which is why it is one of my foundation devices and is still part of my weekly rotation, almost 1.5 years after I was first introduced to it. So who is the FusionGlow best suited for? Like, in real world settings. This device makes the most sense if you're looking for a gradual cumulative change. If your goal is maintaining tone, supporting circulation, and keeping facial structure looking balanced over time, it's definitely something to take a much closer look at. It's particularly well suited to people who have tried devices before but eventually stopped using them because the routine just became too involved. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know the ones. Too many steps, too many decisions, too much time, multiple different devices for treating multiple different things within your skin. I get that it can be a lot for some people. Now for me, I love being overly involved in my skincare. I love the results that I've been able to achieve using specifically stacked devices and serums and topicals. And literally over the last 6 years, the transformation to my skin, I mean, if I say so myself, has been looking spectacular. But if you do feel like all of the devices and the topicals and everything are overwhelming, then the FusionGlow, what it really does well is it simplifies the process. You're not managing multiple devices. You're not switching between complicated programs. You're simply moving through the stages of a facial treatment in a way that's easy to repeat. And when it comes to choosing my at-home devices, that tends to be one of the deciding factors. Not how powerful something is in theory, but whether it's simple enough to use consistently. Now, if you want to see the FusionGlow in action or see the results that dedicated use gives, you're going to want to check out my deep dives on this device, which I'm going to link you up to in the description box and in the pinned comment. Because if you are looking at simplifying your routine with a device that actually really delivers on its modalities, on its frequencies, that is technologically advanced compared to many of the original microcurrent devices, and most importantly of all, actually delivers visible real-world results. I put my name behind this one because I've been using it long enough to say that it really is a pretty special device. At almost 45 years old, being able to take care of my skin safely, consistently, and to keep all of the results that I've had going for as long as possible, I actually really appreciate devices like this. Like, a lot. Anyway, that's about it for this one today. If you've got any questions, as always, the comments are open, so feel free to get the conversation started. Thank you for joining me for this one. Stay beautiful, and until next time, TJ, over and out.